Welcome to Lesson 57. Today we are reviewing Lessons 31 through 35. 31. I am not the victim of the world I see. 32. I have invented the world I see. 33. There is another way of looking at the world. 34. I could see peace instead of this. Good one. 35. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. Let's begin with Lesson 31. I am not the victim of the world I see. How can I be the victim of a world that can be completely undone if I so choose? My chains are loosened. I can drop them off merely by desiring to do so. The prison door is open. I can leave simply by walking out. Nothing holds me in this world. Only my wish to stay keeps me a prisoner. I would give up my insane wishes and walk into the sunlight at last. Lesson 32, I have invented the world I see. I made up the prison in which I see myself. All I need to do is recognize this, and I am free. I have deluded myself into believing it is possible to imprison the Son of God. I was bitterly mistaken in this belief, which I no longer want. The Son of God must be forever free. He is as God created him and not what I would make of him. He is where God would have him be and not where I thought to hold him prisoner. Lesson 33, there is another way of looking at the world. Since the purpose of the world is not the one I ascribe to it, there must be another way of looking at it. I see everything upside down, and my thoughts are the opposite of truth. I see the world as a prison for God's Son. It must be, then, that the world is really a place where he can be set free. I would look upon the world as it is and see it as a place where the Son of God finds his freedom. Number 34, I could see peace instead of this. When I see the world as a place of freedom, I realize that it reflects the laws of God instead of the rules I made up for it to obey. I will understand that peace, not war, abides in it. And I will perceive that peace also abides in the hearts of all who share this place with me. And finally, Lesson 35. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. As I share the peace of the world with my brothers, I begin to understand that this peace comes from deep within myself. The world I look upon has taken on the light of my forgiveness and shines forgiveness back at me. In this light, I begin to see what my illusions about myself kept hidden. I begin to understand the holiness of all living things, including myself and their oneness with me. Okay, let's begin our 2-minute practice, and I apologize for all the noise in the background. My boys are roaming through the house here. So, Lesson 31, I am not the victim of the world I see. I have invented the world I see. There is another way of looking at the world. I could see peace instead of this. And my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. Let's begin with a deep breath. And inhaling in, I am not the victim of the world I see. Breathing out. I would give up my insane wish to be a prisoner of this world and walk into the sunlight. Breathing in, I have invented the world I see. Breathing out, I made up this prison which I no longer want. Breathing in, there is another way of looking at the world. Breathing out, the world is really a place where God's Son can be set free. Breathing in, I could see peace instead of this. Breathing out, I will perceive that peace also abides in the hearts of all who share this place with me. Breathing in, my mind is a part of God's. I am very holy. Breathing out, I begin to understand the holiness of all living things, including myself and their oneness with me. Let's sit for a couple of moments in silence, pulling out some important thoughts from today, and remembering we are called to review these lessons as often as possible during the day, but to sit with all 5 lessons in review at the end of the night. I am not the victim of the world I see. I have invented the world I see. There is another way of looking at the world. I could see peace instead of this. It's one of my favorite lessons in the entire workbook. And 35, my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. I begin to understand the holiness of all living things, including myself, and their oneness with me. And sitting together in silence for a moment or two to enjoy the rest of today's practice. Thank you for joining with me for Lesson 57. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Lesson 58.